Back with Jasper football coach Tony Aarons. Coach, you opened the season last Friday against Evansville Memorial. Just recap that ball game, if you would.
You know, after taking a look at the game, and I would have much rather played a Memorial team that is good than a team that isn't going to show you where your weaknesses might be or what you might be doing wrong. And we had to be at a pretty high level of play throughout that game to get a win, and we had every opportunity to win the game. But there's just too many mental errors, and we're a good physical team. I mean, we got a good fast team, but we just got to understand those assignments for each player. It's got to be there.
You guys got down in their red zone a lot, knocking at the door a bit, but just as you mentioned, just came up short there.
Yeah, we're calling plays, that we feel like are going to be pretty effective, and at the same time, though, if you have guys that don't go to where they're supposed to, or they're going to be lazy, or it's just going to destroy the play. And so therefore, we didn't put points on the board and put our defense back on the field. We can't keep doing that.
How do you think the guys did at the line of scrimmage about that offensive line?
Well, our defensive line was aggressive, and so that's a wonderful sign. And then our offensive line, we had, I think, every one of those kids up there hadn't started a varsity game, but they've played due to the fact of their youth last year. So now they've grown up a little bit, and I think they're really going to come around as we continue to get in games.
Coming back after the loss, what did you guys talk about with your guys, and what have you guys worked on in practice this week?
Well, I mean, we just feel like as a team we have to understand that you got to care about the guy next to you and his performance, because if his performance isn't good, yours can't be. So we got to realize that our assignments affect each other, and it forces guys into bad situations. So everybody just got to be a good teammate that is willing to accept his role, and then complete that role as effectively as they can.
You didn't want to lose the ball game, but how nice was it to get a game under your belt and move on from there to let the guys know here's what we need to do?
Yeah, anybody around here that plays football or plays any sports for that matter, nobody likes to get beat. Right. But there's a way to handle a loss in the right way versus the wrong way, and the fact is you just got to be straight up with those kids and say, hey, here it is, it's on film. You can see what you did or you didn't do. Now that's got to be fixed. And if they can't fix it, then somebody else has got to play, because our job is to try to put the best team on the field and try to win.
When you scouted Southridge, what did you see out of their team?
Well, they played a pretty good team, and they were pretty effective and came out with a win. So evidently they got a little bit of edge to them, and they got, obviously, the offense that they run is challenging. But I think at this point, we got to figure out what they're doing, but we got to figure out what we're doing and what we're willing to do, and then get it done.
I'm sure the guys are excited about playing in games like this. All your games are exciting to play in. Memorial was, but this county rivalry game is always neat, isn't it?
Yeah, you're not going to be able to replace that kind of a game, because, it's good that Southridge has a program that has a good, tough teams, and it challenges both schools, and it brings a good environment for everybody. So we all look forward to it.
How'd you get through the Memorial game health-wise? What's the physical status of your team?
We're solid. We felt like our kids were in pretty good shape, conditioning-wise, and physically we're good. It's just that we got to ramp up, our intensity as we get into games and choose to play.
All right, Tony, thanks a lot for your time, and best of luck in the game.
Yeah, thank you, Kurt.
That's Jasper head football coach Tony Aarons. Stay tuned. We'll have more after this.